Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. We are in an ever-evolving world. Welcome to the D3000, D3100, Rebel XT21i-24 super secret project. Why do I talk about those cameras today? Because they all have something in common. They now offer video, except for that D3000, video capabilities. This video is more of a way to get your head wrapped around still photography and videography, now that you have the options to do both. I've run into issues myself where I've tried to decide, should I be shooting video, should I be shooting photos? And I've tried to do both. I've tried to take stills, then I've switched over to video, and I haven't been happy with the results. And then I came to the realization that you have to decide which you're going to shoot, when you're going to shoot it. Shoot photos, shoot video. Which do you do first? Well, it all depends on what you were shooting. Recently, I photographed a kid out on in a baseball field. I had to do portraits of him. He's an announcer. Holy cicadas. Damn, they're loud. Anyway, I had to shoot him headshots, portraits, him on the field. So I got an idea to do video, but I knew that I wanted to get all of the photos done first. If I did the photos first, then I could focus on doing the video second. I decided photos, then video. Because what's happening is if you're going to try to do both, you're going to shoot pictures, and then you're going to try to shoot video because something's happening, and what's going to happen is you're going to miss both. You're not going to get the photo, you're not going to get the video. So depending on what you're shooting, you really need to focus on which you're going to do. I look at it as I am a photographer first. I am there to capture images first. If there's time and if video is called for, then I do that after the initial job is done. Now let me tell you, video is much easier for me to do than it is for a guy going from video to photos. We understand lighting better. Now that's not saying all videographers don't understand light. The guys who are shooting film, the video makers, those guys out there understand it. But the guys that are coming from video cameras don't really have as much of a feel for still photos and lighting as they do for videography. So that's why I find it's easier to go from being a photographer to a videographer. So master the settings of photos, of photography first, and then start to play around with video. You should play around with video these days, but you need to separate the two. Am I doing still photos or am I doing video? Make sure you separate them, because you're going to get your photos, then you're going to get your video. And I'm finding myself increasingly more often now shooting video of certain things that I know that photos would just be boring and it wouldn't work, so I've started to practice shooting video in those situations. I usually take video and maybe take a couple still frames at the end, or take a couple stills first and then do video at the end. So really what this week's super secret project is all about is wrapping your head around being a photographer first and then a videographer second. Make sure you capture the moment first in stills before moving on to video. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com.